Alright, so we got another tricky one in today. This is a 2018 Ford F250, and we're having an intermittent electrical issue with this one. Now, the complaint that the customer had was that the headlights were having issues as well as the AC. And if I turn the headlights on here, you'll probably see the issue, but of course not doing it now. So the issue he was having here was that only one bulb on the top left and one bulb on the bottom right would work. And he was having the same issue in the rear with the brake light and the tail lights, where only one side would work up top and only one on the bottom, kind of in a diagonal shape on both the front and the rear. So we were having exterior lighting problems, and he was having intermittent AC. So the AC would cut off as well, and it would just blow warm air. So those were our two main issues that we had going on with this one. So most technicians off the bat would assume that, hey, there's probably some AC issue and it maybe needs a recharge, it might be low on refrigerant. And they'd also assume that it might just be the bulbs. Maybe they just had some bulbs out, or there's some issue with the connectors. But I can assure you, none of those were the issue. All the bulbs were good here, all of the connectors were good and clean, seated nicely, and we had a good charge on our refrigerant. We checked that first. So we knew we had an intermittent electrical issue, and that's what we're digging into. Alright, so the first thing I did was we went to the scanner and we started scanning for codes, seeing what modules would communicate and what we had access to. And as you can see here, there is not much that's communicating on this particular truck. Now that's also because this one is a manual truck. It has manual windows, manual locks, manual seats. So a lot of the comfort modules and stuff like that are not going to be on this truck. So that's why most of them are grayed out. But the issue is that in our MS1 CAN system, we have no modules that are accessible. Every single module on that MS1 CAN line is down. Now, the problem is BCMB is equipped on this vehicle, and the front control interface module is equipped as well. These two are present. The rest of the modules on this line are not equipped in this vehicle, so they should be gray. But we should have access to our front control interface module. And as you can see, when I try to access that FCIM, I get a module not responding message. Now I also have no communication with our BCMB, which is also the lighting module. And same thing, try to go into the lighting module or BCMB and you have no response. So I also checked our PCM, our codes here in the IPC, which is your cluster. Missing communication with the radio. I know why that's there. That's because we've got an aftermarket radio. But we've got this one right here for invalid data from the front control interface module. And that's likely because we have no access to the front control interface module. So after I did a few power cycles, checked everything out, I actually was able to get access to the BCMB and the FCIM. And the same thing on the BCM, we've got a lost communication with our FCIM, lost communication with radio, and lost communication with BCMB. So basically what this is telling me is that the body control module is not communicating with those two modules and the radio. The radio is normal, we know that that's why it's not communicating, but our other two are the problem here. And that's why we're having an issue with our AC, and that's why we're having an issue with our lights, because our AC function is controlled through the FCIM. It has to transmit the messages over the MS CAN system to the PCM to tell it to turn the AC compressor on, and that's what's not happening. Now in our BCMB, we're not communicating there as well, so we're not getting our headlights when they're switched on, and we're not getting our brake lights or any of our other lights that should be coming on normally. So the reason that we have an issue in this, in those two, is that we're having one of these modules pull down the entire network, and we've got to figure out which one of the modules is causing the entire network to pull down. So the best way to visualize this is I come over to alldata and I search for the vehicle, and I can go up to the, I can get the CAN system diagram here, and it shows me each one of the canbus systems, the HS1, HS2, HS3, MS CAN, and MS2 CAN. The one we're looking at here is going to be the MS CAN. And as you can see, we've got our front control interface module there. And we've also got our, let's see, where is the BCMB that's also on that same CAN system. Now, what you notice is that our FCIM has the terminating resistor in it. That's what this little symbol here denotes, this little symbol under there. That means that it has the terminating resistor within that module. Now, what that means is that if that terminating resistor module fails, and it has the terminating resistor inside of it, you can lose connectivity with all the modules on that particular network. Now, that's not the case if you lose communication or any of these other modules go down. Any of the other modules on the system here can fail, and you'll still have communication to the other modules on the network as long as they're still communicating. But that is not the case if one of your terminating resistor modules fail. If one of these modules, like the IPC or the FCIM or the PCM or the SCCM or the gateway module, since it has the terminating resistors, if any of those modules fail, they can take down the entire network, which means all the modules within that particular network. And that's what we have happening here. Since we only have 2 modules that are equipped on this particular truck, which I believe is the BCMB and the FCIM, since we've and it also has the gateway module, but since we only have those 3 modules on the MSCAN network, and we're losing communication to all of them intermittently, then we can pretty much rule out a wiring issue, because it doesn't look like a wiring issue is causing the problem here. If it was, we probably wouldn't lose the entire network. But because we're losing the entire network connectivity, the best bet is that we are having a failing FCIM module with the terminating resistor. And what's happening is when that module fails, it's taking down the entire network, so all of the modules on that network, and that's resulting in our lighting issues, our AC issues, and the problems that he's having with the vehicle. So what we're going to do is replace that FCIM module, and we should be good to go. We'll update when that's done. So, and here's our confirmation with the gateway module removed. I've got the wiring connected up here to the plug that goes to the gateway module, and the resistance I'm reading on here is about 10 kilo ohms. Now that's way out of spec. It should be around 120 ohms, because remember, we only should have 1 terminating resistor left in this circuit. Since we've got 1 removed and 1 left that should be in the FCIM, we should get about 120 ohm reading right here, but we're getting 10 kilo ohms, which is way out of what it should be. So let's double check our gateway module as well. Alright, so with the checking the 2 pins at the gateway module, I've got it removed out of the vehicle, but checking those 2 pins on the gateway module right there, you can see that we get roughly 120 ohms. So that's showing us that our terminating resistor is working properly in our gateway module. So the most likely scenario is that the terminating resistor is not working in our FCIM module. Alright, so that's going to be our confirmation. So since we've got a reading that's way out of spec on our network with our FCIM and our gateway module removed, this basically confirms that the issue that we have going on this network is that our FCIM, which is going to be this module here, is failing, and the terminating resistor in there is no longer working properly, and that's causing issues with our network and bringing our entire MSCAN network down. So we're going to replace that module, make sure it's all programmed and set properly, and that should fix our issues.